Vivere forse al cuore ritorna un attimo di nostalgia. Io non ho più rancore, ringrazio chi me l'ha portata via. Ridere, sempre così giocondo. Ridere delle follie del mondo. Vivere finché c'è gioventù, perché la vita è bella e la voglio vivere sempre più. Vivere, vivere,
I wanted to take this chance to, I know a lot of you have traveled many, many miles to be here, and it means a lot to my wife and myself, Mr. and Mrs. Sal Gaudio, and especially Kelsey and Louie. It's wonderful that so many friends and family have come here to witness this glorious moment in their lives. I'm Kelsey's dad, if you haven't figured that out. But you ought to be able to tell between the dark brown eyes and the long black hair and, well, maybe not.
On behalf of the Gaudio and Oram families, I just want to say welcome and thank you for making the trip. We all know how difficult it is to be here at this time. We are gathered here to celebrate and experience the love that Kelsey and Louie have created here today. Love in its purest form comes from Christ himself, who demonstrates and embodies that love to us. And I wish to encourage you, Louie, and you, Kelsey, to continue to grow in this love each day as you form into one. I was so honored when Kelsey asked me to take part in such a special day for her and Louie. We grew up very close. She's been like a sister to me. When me and my brothers needed a little bit extra help, she shared her parents with me. She's very special to us, to my brothers and my mother, and I'm just so happy for today.
I first met Louie on my birthday, May 31st, 1994. I don't really remember much on that day, but he probably remembers it though. But before I start talking about my brother, I just want to say, Kelsey, welcome to the family. You're like an older sister to me, to Stephanie, and like another daughter to my parents. We love you. You look beautiful tonight, as you always do. Our family is fortunate to getting to know someone as talented, as charming, and as caring as you. I gotta say, Louie's a lucky guy for having met you. I never told you the story about when Lou first told me about you. But I just wanted to save it for the right occasion. But what better time would it be than right now? So here it goes. Facebook. So Mike, there's this girl in my Italian class. She's gonna study abroad next semester. What do you think? I said, Lou, she's pretty. Go for it, Lou. And now, 10 years later, that same girl is your wife.
Kelsey Renee, I may not understand everything that you experience in your artistic world, given that I'm a basic guy from Long Island, but I want you to know that I'll follow you to China if I have to, or to Tarrytown, New York, or to Raleigh, North Carolina, or to Cambridge, Massachusetts, or to the Broadhurst Theater, wherever it is that your passions take you. Although I'll never be up on that stage with you, you ought to know that I'll be squeezing my armrest when I'm watching you jump rope backwards in front of a crowd of 1,150 screaming Alanis fans. What brings me the most joy is not necessarily the spectacle of your shows, but the look of pure satisfaction on your face.
Your happiness while performing makes me happy. In life, if you ever feel alone, that you have no one on your side and in need of a personal connection, rest assured that somewhere in that blinding spotlight that you're smiling into, I'm proudly smiling right back. So on this beautiful day, in front of all the people that love us and support us, I want to make the following promises to you that I intend to keep from this day forward. I choose you to be my wife, and I'm so proud to be your husband. I vow to support you, to inspire you, and to love you forever. I promise to be your best friend and partner in life, and to cherish and respect you. Your hopes and dreams are my hopes and dreams as we continue to adventure through our lives together. I promise to be your guiding light in the darkness, warming comfort in the cold, and a strong shoulder to lean on in difficult times. I vow to protect you from harm and to stand with you against all your troubles. I've been a better man since the day you've entered into my life. You are my life, my greatest gift from God. All my love, Louis.
When I think back over the last 10 years, it feels surreal to be standing here with you. We're in one of our favorite places, in front of our favorite people, and I luckily get to share to everyone here all the amazing things I love about you. We've grown up together. As you lovingly say, I was a kid when we started dating. And that means facing our 20s together, sharing life moments that defined who we were striving to be, and experiences that challenged us both individually and as a couple. Throughout the countless trials and tribulations, you've always been steadfast in your love and support to me, no matter what I'm going through. You didn't even blink when I told you I was going on an international tour for a year. You were the first person I called that day, and your excitement for me in that moment solidified that you were my person. You are the kindest, most loving person I know. You're the calm to my fire, always providing rationale and reason even when I'm emotionally wound up. Your perseverance in your career inspires me to keep going in my own, especially when I want to give up, and there have been many times. You forgive me way too easily, but always for the sake of making sure that I know that even through anger, your love for me remains. You anticipate my insecurities and know just what to say all the time. You are, without any of a doubt, my other half. In knowing all of this, I promise to show up every day for you, worthy of the love that you have for me, even after all these years. I vow to love unconditionally in times of joy and laughter, and in times of sorrow and hardship. I promise to always respect you by remaining open and honest with you, and will always accept you as who you are. I pledge to be your partner in life, supporting your dreams and wishes as we choose to create a life and family together. With these promises, I stand here before you, committing my soul to you for the rest of eternity.
By the power entrusted to me by Kelsey and by Louis, and under the authority of Christ, who recognizes this union from two individuals into one, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I knew something was up because usually she would give him his name, what he was doing, where he's from, and all this. But she's all hush-hush about this boy. Well, that boy was Louis. And we're so honored and excited to have Louis become a part of our family. And we're very appreciative to Sal and Stella for taking Kelsey in as part of their family. The journey you're on is like a road trip. You got to maintain and put gas in the car. In other words, some dates once in a while, just for you, the two of you. You're going to hit potholes, but you need to know that there's more good road in front of you than there are potholes. So fasten your seatbelts so neither one gets bounced out of the car, and you'll do just fine.
I'm Antonino. I'm the older cousin of Louis, so I represent all the cousins here. But what I want to say is that the day I see that Louis was very in love, and he was a man in that moment, no more a kid. So today is the proof that that day it it was real love, and today it's real love. So
for those of you who don't know me, my name's Mia. I'm Kelsey's best friend and maid of honor. I met Kelsey in December of 2006 at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Times Square at a dance intensive many of us here know and refer to as Shake and Break. So the first day of Shake and Break begins with auditions for routines that we get put into throughout the course of the week. I immediately spotted Kelsey when I walked in the room. She was holding court with a group of dancers, and I instantly knew she was the cool girl. Because of my competitive nature and quite frankly toxic female conditioning, I thought to myself, I can't wait to outdance her. Turns out, Kelsey has the talent to back up her effortless sense of cool, which completely derailed my plan. Luckily, one of my friends reached out across the aisle and began to form a friendship with the group of cool kids with Kelsey as the leader of the pack. Throughout the week, we danced together, dined together, partied together, and formed a close bond. We all fell in love with each other and our shared dreams, dreams that hardly any of our peers at home could relate to. Kelsey, you are the sister I never had but always wished for. And Louie, I couldn't be more thankful knowing you are the one to hold Kelsey's heart forever. I simply cannot wait to watch your shared lives unfold. So let's all raise a glass to Kelsey and Louie and their forever kind of